Yeah, hi, my name is Charles. I'm going to demonstrate today the new application we've developed called iVerifier. It uses our ID Wedge BT scanner. This is a dunk scanner, very similar to the one we've been shipping for close to 10 years now, although this is portable and Bluetooth. It's got a belt clip. It also comes with a straight bracket, and I'll quickly show you some of the ways it can be connected. It can be used with an iPad mini. Here it is with an iPad mini where we put it onto the back. It can be used with an iPod, regular iPod 4. This happens to be an iPod 5, and it can also be used with an iPad itself. So here's an iPad where we've it's very hard to see this, but we've put it onto the back of an iPad and put the whole iPad into a case. So going back to the demo, here's the main screen of iVerifier. Let me zoom in a little bit and move this over just a smidge. And I'll scan an ID. What you'll see is the information will flow across the screen here, and then the screen will update. This happens to be a tagged customer. One of the unique features of iVerifier is now we have the ability to take 2 photos per ID, so we could take a picture of someone's face, for instance. I'll tap on the and I could use the camera. So I'll use the camera. For example, I could be focused on someone's face, so I'd have to lift up the camera. I'll take that as the face photo, and we'll use that. I could also take a picture of their ID. Let's say it was a passport or the full ID. So I'll take that and use it. We also have the ability to capture signatures and also voice memos. But here you see this person was banned. They started a fight. You can also enter phone number and email. It shows the first scan, the last scan, their recent visit history, total number of visits, and their age. So that is the baseline functionality of the product. We also have the ability now to do unscannable IDs. So let's say someone came in with a passport. You would enter their last name, date of birth, hit done. It would look through the database. If the person was not found, it would say, would you like to add them? You'd hit OK. And at this point, you've got the last name and the date of birth is populated. And let's say they had an unscannable ID. And you would just maybe take, again, a picture of their face. So I'll take a picture of their photo on the driver's license. And I'll also then take a picture. This works really well if it happens to be a passport. But I could take a picture of their passport or any sort of ID that I happen to use. And now I've got proof of what ID was presented during the ID checking process. I could also tag the person, enter email and phone. So that functionality, now if I go back to unscannable and I search for the person again, hit done, it'll show this person, and I would say that's a match, and we would record that. As another example of some of the new features, we have the ability to search. So if I hit search and enter, let's say, the last name, if I put in, for instance, this is how you hide and show the keyboard, is with this button here. I put in T, for instance, and hit search. All the people in the database would show up with the last name starting with T. So I could say match repeat visit, meaning this person was actually here, or I could even edit that information. I also have the ability to look at the log of the recently scanned information. Now this information is only available to a manager. We have 2 security levels. Let me go back to setup and show you that. We have a manager security level where you can do exporting and make changes to photos, and we also have a security level where you cannot do that information. You also have the ability to pull reports. Here's a male-female report. You'd enter a particular date range you'd want to see the information for, and let's see what happens when we do that. So that's a report. We also have, we'll be adding more, but top zip codes, for instance. These are the top zip codes. It's a little bit crunched up at the bottom there. That fundamentally is the product. Again, this is iVerifier, and it's your main screen. And that fundamentally is it. That's a quick demo of it. Again, this will work with an iPhone 4, iPhone 5, probably work with the iPhone 6. That's one of the big advantages of this product, is you're not tied to a particular version of iOS device. And I think that's about it at this point.